And welcome back to the American Civil War. So, which of these is my overlay? Because my ownership, here we go. As you can see, we have pushed in here. And not doing too badly, despite the fact I can only currently put forces together. Hooker's turned up, has he? No. This place has got multiple generals, so I don't think adding any more will help. Yeah, Union's force is okay. Alright, Hooker. Yeah, we're at this point where I just need to be able to put some divisions together. But I'm limited till October, so a few more turns. But we've secured Franquilia. And I'm going to send Hooker's force down here. We're going to secure this bit along the Rappahannock. Burnside's up and active. I'm going to move him into here. He can take command of the Washington. Yeah. Washington Brigade. I'll merge the 1st New Jersey in. Gives me some options. Over here, I am attempting to put a force together, but it's taking a little bit more time than I would like. The problem is everyone's massively overstacked. Hamilton here is actually a semi-decent army. We don't really know what the enemy's got for us, so bring the cavalry up, bring them up. We got these guys should be moving forwards. We do have garrisons, but not much. These guys are a little bit battered. Here we've got McClellan, who's been ordered to march forth. Not an Illinois brigade here. He moved down to guard Chester. Actually, we got an enemy force to the south. Right. I'll leave you guarding. You're fortified in Salem. Garrison here is locked in. That'll be 20 days to march to support them. That'll be okay. We're going to march on Jefferson as well, I think. Crossing the river is not the best way of doing this, but we got this rather decent force. Most people are active. Yeah. Alright, let's check the back lines. Gotta have some form, haven't you? That guy. Poor bugger, he's lost his hair already. Oh yeah, the rail line down to Washington's out. We can still find a route, but hopefully. How do you fix that? Is it in my local decisions? Habeas corpus, martial law. Don't need to requisition or plunder yet, supplies are still good. Let's build some defensive works here. Alright, and the other one I want to go to is that's 5,500. Yeah, I feel like I should be focusing on my industry early on. I've got a good income now. Not good enough to get me a thing. Alright, so we'll call that a turn. Richmond's here, and obviously that is the target. But I doubt this massive force here is going to let me just kind of march on. You want to be hitting them across this river. This is the Shenandoah. Alright, it's doing its thinking. Doing lots of thinking. Yep, we just take roll. We're going to push that to Norfolk. Alright. Cumberland and the Cheapskate. Yeah, they're okay. That's England and France. Nova Scotia. Where's the blockade? Let's add them to the blockade. I'm going to want more ships. There we go, and the Irish Brigade is formed up. Yeah, got a bunch more ships here, but only a few of them are coming up to be active. Richmond can join the Atlantic Squadron. And then we'll send this guy. And we'll delete that. Add them to Atlantic Blockade as well. Blockade's going to be useful. New England Squadron. And then these guys can also come down and join the Atlantic Blockade. We're not dealing with a massive fleet at the moment. McDowell has the only army. I wonder if I can promote one of these guys to army. Infrastructure, sortie force, march. Build a depot, destroy rail, rebuild rail. That's what I need. I need to send someone to there to rebuild rail. General 3 stars. Can I promote the leader of the stack? I'm not entirely sure why. But yeah, we're learning. Alright, Nashville, we're going to have to counter that, aren't we? Let's merge all these forces. 248 to those 236. We can advance on here in an aggressive posture. He's advancing still. Burnside is holding Washington. Stone. So we've got Johnson there. Beauregard there. Longstreet. Cancel their orders. March to there. Hooker's there. What have we got? Just the normal battle reports. You may blame that is active. Military options. I should be checking this more. Yeah, we're still building a load of guys. I just spent all my money. If we can build ironclads. Alright, so the New York Irish Brigade needs to come down. I'm going to send them to here. By rail. And then they can repair that rail line. What about that? Okay. March over this way. Halleck. Let's send you over to match this guy. Let's see if we can raise a regiment over here. Illinois. It's always interesting when you don't know your geography that well. I know roughly what these states are. There we go. That's Indiana, that's Illinois. Yeah, raise them up here. Right. And land forces. LVU, hide stacks to health 50%. Fusion. Apply. Ammunition. Right, okay, useful. This force here can probably come down to support Berry. I don't know if there's any penalties for moving in by rail. Okay, got a good amount of that, good steel, good number of conscript companies. So my higher cavalry, they can come down to here. First New Yorkers. Let's form a new force at Harper's Ferry. Got to be ready in case the British come. Then we got this end here where I'm kind of locked in. Sumner. You should be on an aggressive posture. These regions have been pillaged. Yeah. He's still marching. You march into Arizona on an aggressive. Let's see if we can get some marching to the guns going, which is a technical term. Oh yeah, I've got. Look at this, I've got troops down here. Yeah, USS St. Louis. Then I've got some guys down in Florida and the Keys. Okay. A lot to keep going on with this game. I don't want to be rushing stuff. But that seems to be a good amount for this turn. Yeah, I need more troops here. That's a large Confederate force. That's like going to be 3,000 troops, points worth of troops soon. Hey, we wiped them out. They're raiding Stafford. Okay, so late September. Soldiers been successfully trained. Excellent. We can put them onto aggressive posture. Call out a good poor spy network. Training officer. You won't let me promote McClellan. I wonder if I'm just limited on generals. Right. I need more troops there. Here. We need a general. For now, we're going to march down into Kentucky. And hope they don't do too badly. You've cleared them out. Why do you have to go through there? You don't, you just had old orders. Oh yes, because I'll send you to deal with Sumner. Alright. You guys join into that force. Yeah, if I attack there, then they're going to there, so you should be able to get orders to build the rail line. Yeah, I'll give you orders to use rail. Apparently not. I decided to march you halfway across America. Also kind of annoyed, I only just realised this was... Delayed. 550 enemy during the siege of Harper's Ferry. New telegraph lines are up. Pinch George and Montgomery. Sec 3-3. Division 4. I'm not quite sure what they do. That's loyalty. Roads. Plunder. Requisitions. Yeah, none of these are that much use to me. What I am going to do I'm not going to move the capital to New York, am I? That increases inflation. More blocking shit, opening that. One more 15 points. Yeah, we're going to declare to complete the blockade. That's a massive morale hit. Okay, so far, casualties are about even. Yeah, to win a battle against the Confederate States. They captured Princeton and parts of Kentucky. They started building the Merrimack. They're building more armies and arsenals. We're taking some damage and lost a merchant ship. Major General Grant is now awaiting a new command. Excellent. He's only 2 stars at the moment, but we can give him something. Right, you need to go up here and deal with these raiders. You're pushing forward there. Yeah, lots of raiding going on. Okay, let's go to my build. Garrisons, let's show ships. Let's start building the monitor. Let's build 2 of them because we know they're going to be good. And then New Jersey can call up a couple of infantry brigades. Yeah, so we did 2, we lost 2. I lost 3, so yeah. Right. Burnside's moving up. You can come down and join to that force. Anyone else who's got a large number of troops hiding? Those 2 are just ordered. That's fine. Right, ship you down. Join him. I have ordered troops, I'm just making sure I haven't left them sitting in them garrisons somewhere. Like here. I think 1 in garrison is fine. They're still building up. That's fine. Yeah, we need more troops out in the east. West. Famous moron. It's a dyslexic thing. Your brain says those different things to what it should be saying. Okay, the Washington Reserve join into Windscreen Scarts with the Connecticut force. And then you can merge into them. Hopefully, I'll be able to promote soon. Top generals. Oh, I've got Banks and McDowell in the same force. You should join that. Here we go. I can start combining brigades to commanders. And that should help a little bit. No, I actually still want you part of Focus Force, thanks. No, I can't do it for you, I can yet. You've already got one. If I was going to give credit to the games, this would be it. This is a kind of very time-consuming thing to be doing. But very necessary as well. Seniority 3, Seniority 21. I'll be able to get my divisions soon rather than brigades. Ooh, Halleck can form an army. There we go, Halleck. And Fremont can join an army, form an army as well. Not if I do that with it. I'd rather Grant. Grant, you take control of the cavalry force. A couple of battered Union brigades. Siege expert, gifted commander. Split the units out. If I send Halleck over here by rail, then I make Fremont foot commander of his own army. Grant can step out. Army of the West. How do I combine units? They've got a Rivian detachment here. Let's move you in. Anyway, we need to. Let's start pushing on these guys. They're in our territory. They're still moving up. Alright. more generals. Right. For now, I'm happy with a bit of a stalemate. Here we go, here we've got a ton of generals. So, this is St. Heinzelman's force. Dart 327, 279. You can't combine with him. If I send you into there, when you join into here, you can take one of these brigades. Okay, I'm getting generals. I'm getting generals. I'm out of cash. I've just done a massive rearrangement of my force. Hopefully we'll see some of these combat values jump in the next turn. So it's 279, 297, dyslexic switching. Oh, do not know how angry this makes me in my day-to-day life. Here we go. Okay. We're taking out a garrison there. They're fighting quite heavily, actually. Ooh, looks like we got a force moving up. We've got a major battle. As a bit. Not Buford, but Berengard is moving up. Burnside, no. Yeah, we're getting piecemeal here. And there's 17,000 men. We need more troops. We're doing a good job at cleaning up their flanks, we just haven't concentrated enough around Washington. We've got another brigade coming in there. Right. Picton's Wardermen successfully trained. 2 higher regiments just successfully trained. Excellent. Halleck commands this. Even here you've got McClellan, who's underneath the Western Command. There we go. We can use you to advance and engage there. McDowell, got 400 points of troops here. Milroy retreated into his position. Got Banks, who's also going to join. You gentlemen are all joining up. Excellent, we've got divisional commanders. Right. McDowell. He's a divisional commander. How many of his units can he take? Let's make another division under Milroy. And then this brigade here. I've got 2 divisions that are matched up to them. I think I can add a few more troops into this 3rd division. Then an artillery into that division. Artillery into that division. Excellent. Okay, so this should be really helping my command ability. So 26, 17. Your division commander now. Most of my artillery will be in the 3rd division. So I'd have to split them out. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Only 17 over. You're mostly generals with brigades. So this is where I want to change up my command structure completely. I want to find my best general out of this lot. 311, 311, they're all 311s. Who's the most senior? Oh, they are sorted by seniority. That makes life a lot easier. So I can form these guys into a single division. And then this lot can move back to Washington. Oh, I just have to split that out first, don't I? So delete that. Northeastern Army. Gonna march into here. Stone's Command's gonna join in. Doesn't affect us too badly. Then we want to take out these generals into a separate unit. Because I am desperate in need of generals in other places. But, command decisions. So, we've got 4 divisions. I'm not allowed to form a corps. I'm saying this will say won a battle. Yeah, kind of 50-50, we're losing ground, gaining ground. Supply trains now ready. Excellent, so we've got a new seniority. Nathan Lyon has been given his command. Right. So we'll split you guys out. And then Shields will be in a division command. The 5th shall form. Actually one of the more powerful divisions. And then you gentlemen can join this force here, which is a bunch of generals moving back to there. You don't need to have to worry about synchronized command for now. You are 1 unit. You're going to march here and engage here. Retake Fairfax, because that's our supply line. Okay. So he's currently at 35%. What can we do by splitting out his individual forces Hookers are 4-4-2, these are 3-1-1s, nobodies. We combine that lot into a single unit for Hooker. See, and Hooker is now a happy man. I move these guys out. Hooker needs some support in there. So this is telling me that I need more generals. So I do need all these generals. So if Hooker gets that, you get that. You get him. And you get him. Hooker's force is now overstacked. Weird. But if I break these guys down like that, he's still overstacked. I'm trying to get my head around this. Hooker's got just Hooker. He can take all of those guys. Suppose he was at 8. Runyon takes those time 2. That's fine. Take Taylor out now. Hooker's command goes over 4, so I still need Tyler in there. Okay. Is it the supply? Does the supply need to be in there as well? No. Honestly, Hooker's force is now at 100%. I'm going to take that. Got more supply here. You should move to Washington. Figuring stuff out. Break you down. Enable divisional command. You need another general, apparently. That's fine. We'll have a few coming in. You can march to Washington. There's force here. Still raising my heavy artillery. No, it's just this. You can march into Washington. I say march. The Excelsior Brigade can also come down to Washington. Along with the old brigade. And that seems to be most of the forces. Let's have a quick look at my eastern most units. Alright. Enable divisional command. Give you an artillery as well. So, you're at 8 to 10. 10 at 6. This shouldn't change anything of that. Yeah, 8 of 6. Okay, it's a bit better. The supply wagons, you've got a lot of supply actually. And then you should be offensive. You'll get a general in a turn or two. Here, we're going to split you out. You're the army leader, so you can't get a division. Put McClellan, Porter, can both pick up. There we go. Which means this command should hopefully be properly stacked now. So over here, the Cairo force comes Grants, and the Western volunteers here are a little bit battered. We'll have to move Grant in. We need more troops out here. That'll be what I'm spending my cash on. You continue trying to engage those guys. You hold where you are. I'm going to have to check my reserves as well. You're still coming down. There's no railway for you to use. Sad times. Yep. So most of the fighting is in MO. Missouri. Why is it MO? I suppose that might have been taken from Mississippi. Right. So let's raise us some troops in Missouri. Let's get some artillery as well. A unit of cavalry. No, apparently the Missourians don't know how to actually ride a horse. Doing a lot of artillery here. West Virginia. All my artillery for that one. Some more light artillery down here. Let's pick up the guns, eh? And some more troops in Ohio. There we go. Okay. That's been a return of mass recruitment. My national morale's okay. Lion can be promoted apparently. But I can't make him a divisional commander. Not sure why. Just can't. But yeah, I'm going to be shipping out a metric ton of generals in the next turn. Can you hunt those guys? Not a fan of them being there. So can you go offensive and try and get rid of this cavalry unit here? Alright, let's finish this off in a big battle. With most of their force up there, the Battle of Fairfax should hopefully go pretty well. We're forming up more guys in here. I need to split my force into smaller units, but yeah, I'm learning. Yeah, okay. Here we got a much larger force than the Confederates. Here's the big battle, we got 35 to theirs. Yeah, Longstreet. Longstreet's giving you a good fight. Not many casualties on either side. Oh, there we go. Got to remember, long-term casualties for the Confederates are going to be a lot worse than casualties for me. So an early victory like this could be very useful. Fire! Yeah, we're not taking much casualties at all. This battle's going well in our favour. Fire! And we've got more forces massing back here. Okay. Units to the train. Successfully promoted Lion. McDowell gave conflicting orders. Still sieging Harper's Ferry. We've got better telegraph lines. Transport shipping in the supply lines, got that. More troops being trained. Battle in Gettysburg. Yeah, not the big battle though, is it? Confederates are capturing lots of states out in Illinois. We lost the battle in Marshall. We lost the battle in... most of these aren't affecting national morale. Right, so we got new race trained. Okay, so if we come out of this, we should be able to get our battles. So Fairfax, Longstreet took 5,000 casualties. We took 1,500. Actually, they took 7.5 because their cavalry took a quarter of its forces smashed. Yeah, we destroyed Virginian cavalry. Yeah, that's a good old battle there. Excellent. McDowell won a stunning victory there against a force third his size. Don't talk about that. But now I should have a good number of troops, generals in here. Where have my generals gone? Did all my generals die? I'm going to lose all my generals because of some weird stacking thing. We got some powerful units in there, the Excelsior Brigade. Oh no, here they are. I just sent them to the wrong region. Right, actually looking at the time, I've actually called that there with a stunning victory. Oh, thanks for watching, and next time it'll be more slow reorganisation, but we're getting in the right position here. Oh, thanks for watching, see you then.